Yes, sir.
So a very warm good afternoon to all the dignitaries, the guests from other departments, and our beloved students who are present in this particular session. And today the event for which we are here is business plan competition. I, Dr. Prashant Raj Singh, Associate Professor of MB Department. I welcome all on behalf of IIMT College of Engineering MB Department and feel very privileged to extend my warm welcome to all presents here. The particular session is organized by the MB department, and we are here to, you can say, give insight about the business plan so that the students can be benefited with that. And also we try to motivate our students. So in the field of, I should be saying industry and all, or apart from that, they are industry ready and they can take the challenges which are present in the industry. So before you can say initiating the session, I request our Dr. Dean sir, Dr. Prafullo Ranjan sir, to declare the session open. I mean, this particular event open.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. All my colleagues from my department and other department, and all the students who are participating in the event. It is really a great occasion for us. You must be knowing that we have a ED cell in our college, and we are promoting our students to become entrepreneurs. So last 1 month we had many events, and we had given the insights of becoming a successful entrepreneur, how to start a startup, from where you'll get the funding and all. So this is the culmination of all those programs. We are at the fag end of the of all those for this semester. This is the final go of business plan. So once you have a plan, then only you can execute it. So we are trying to inculcate this idea of making a business plan and then converting this to a reality. So this is the stepping stone for all of you, all the students. You can think differently, you can plan differently, and with our help, with the help of ADC cell here in the college, we will give you all the support. We'll give you a hand holding for starting your dream project, and we'll try to make it a reality one. So if you do it properly with proper planning, if your business plan is proper, certainly you can make it a reality one, and it on the surface it will become a grand success. You'll start earning revenue, and it will be really a new startup for you, and you will be a successful entrepreneur. So best of luck to all the teams who are participating today. May the best plan win today, and we will be there to just support you and try and give you the best shot. So now I declare the program open, and Prashant can start the proceedings.
Thank you very much for your kind words, sir. So I again welcome all the guests and the teams which are present on behalf of ED Cells and IIC, IIMT, okay, who organized this particular event, business plan competition. And I again sharing the name of the team members specifically, I should be saying. The first team which is going to, you can say, initiate the session, the first participant is going to be the team of Vivek Kumar. Vivek Kumar is the leader, and the team includes Vivek Kumar, Darshan Singh, and Supriya Sharma. So I request the team to take over. May I know, are you students present here? Vivek, Darshan, and Supriya?
Yes, sir. Present to the set, sir.
Perfect. So I welcome you all again, and I request you to, you can say, take the lead and initiate your presentation for this particular business plan. I hope you had the access to present your screen.
Sir, I'm given that. I'm given that. Yes.
Let me start, sir.
Yeah, you're ready. You're perfectly fine. You can initiate the session, please. Initiate your presentation.
Screen is visible, sir.
It is visible, Bachchan. You can start. Your voice is audible. Your PPT is visible again. You're good to go.
Good afternoon, my respected teachers, friends, and judges. I want to make a small presentation in front of you. I can start my presentation. My name is Vivek Kumar from IIMT Group of College, Greater Noida. MBA first year student. MBA first year student, second semester, and our future business plan is organic food and presented by Vivek Kumar, Darshan Singh Benewal, and Supriya Sharma. So, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yes,
Please
you
go
are
ahead.
audible.
Today we are going to tell the business to do in our future. Its name is organic farming and food production. So, which we get a pure environment and also help a lot in our disease. Today here we will tell you our complete process, policies, and methodology researches involved in business plan in future, and organic foods and organic production in the coming times. This type of products is very needful. It is not used for any kinds of chemicals, pesticides, and poison. These foods, it is a natural process of growing crops and farmings. This is a cover page of our company. This is my company name is Natural Private Limited, and this is digital platform for channels. YouTube channels is there, and Twitter, Facebook, Insta, and etc. For any kinds of lot of digital platform for growing perform for our business. And second, this is the description of our company, our business. Our company name is Natural Taste Private Limited and short form for NTPL. This is the logo of our company, and next is tagline of our company: Eat real, think better. And application will also be made in our organization in future. And next, now I would like to call my partner Supriya Sharma. She will give further information regarding this plan.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Good morning, Dean sir, HOD sir, and all my dear friends and all faculty members. So, as our business plan is about organic products, so the thing that came to our mind to came with this idea of producing organic products. Here are given some problem and significance which helped us to come to a conclusion to produce organic products. First is health issues. As we all know, even in this time of pandemic, there are so many health issues that we are coming up with. So it it it's not only come with an health issues which products are not organic, but organic products also increase the consumption of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Our products is totally chemical and pesticides free. Second point we come up with is impurity in water. As we all know that to use water appropriately is most important thing in nowadays. So when we talk about organic products, it avoids the deposit of pesticides into rivers and reservoirs, from which we get pure water to drink. Second is deposit of pesticides and contaminate soil and water supplies. We all know that in today's time, pure water supplies are very rare. It always come with some filter process. Thereafter only we get some amount of pure water to drink. Third is the pesticides, which comes from the chemicals and the factories who produce the conventional agriculture products. They break. They came up with some pesticides And the pesticides don't break in water and may remain in water for years, which is really harmful for our health. Third is safety and affordability. The next point for our organic production is that it's safe to eat, it's safe to consume, and it's a little bit affordable for the people who are really health conscious. There are no side effects of our products. They are harmless products. We have quality, affordable, and organic as well. Reduction in air pollution, which is very good. When we come up with some product, we always care about our environment. So Vivek, can we go to the next slide? Thank you, Vivek. So next point is conservation of fossil fuels. As we all know that conservating of fossil fuels is very necessary, as we have a very limited resources. So when we come up to organic products, it use less amount of fossil fuels to energy. It does not include many spend of money on energy resources, and it also reduces global warming impacts. Next is strong future generation. As we all know, our future is totally dependent on the upcoming generations. So a research that was made by EWG, that is Environmental Working Groups, it states that pesticides are toxins, not only adults, but for future babies too. It causes health risk for babies. That includes cause low birth weight, cancer, neurological and behavior problems that can create a lot of problems in our upcoming generations. Next is lack of job opportunity. Just because of, as we can see in this pandemic situation, there are a lot of job opportunities that has to be came for the people who just lost their jobs. So our one of our point that we totally focus on is job creation. Focus is on farmers and jobless people. We mainly focus on more productive people but less number of people. So it can be a additional point to a source of income to those people who are in need and growth of the economy too. Vivek, next slide, please. Thank you. So our next point is customer validation. Basically, what is a customer validation? Customer validation involves four parts. That is preparing to sell, selling to visionaries. Third is determining your positioning. And fourth is verifying your validation process. So let me explain these 4 points first. What is preparing to sell? Basically, when we go through the market and the needs of the people, needs of the market and the customers, we have to prepare according to their needs only. So first, what we are going to do is we were preparing our product as per the needs of the consumers. The second is selling to visionaries. As first, we were just gone through the segment that we have to focus on. And after preparing our product, we are going to sell those products to the visionaries. After that, on their feedback or on the useful and the demand of the product, we are going to determine the position of our product. And the last is verifying your validation product process. From the beginning till the end, we are going to verify our each step and each process that we have expected is totally according with our plan or not. Next slide, please, Vivek. As we can see through a research made by us, the demand for the organic products is increasing day by day, as because day by day people are becoming more health conscious. Thank you so much. That's all from my side. Now I would like to invite Darshan Beniwal to come with the next slide. Darshan.
Thank you, Supriya.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, all my dear judges. Product description. Our product description is a marketing copy used to describe a product value proposition to potential customer. As well as you can see our slide, we given the some items product which we provide our customers. We given products name and product procuring cost, sales price, margin. Every product has their own margin. I divided our products for two generations. Basically, first is product for kids. For kids, we provide juice, apple, mango, sweet potatoes, scale like dalia, amla yambis, and many more products as per our capacity. Second is product for people. We provide our customers to all organic food, most of as like vegetables, fruits, oil, honey, many more items. Slowly we increase as our revenues increase. Vivek, change the slide, please. Value proposition. It is our responsibility to walk a healthier life and a more way of living. We should try to at least take of our own health and way towards the healthier future for our kids. We know this business. We have many competitors as like Just Organic, Earth Organic Food, Organic India, Patanjali, and I divided three categories of peoples. First is upper class. Upper class people, they have no issue to budget. They have only they want only organic food and purity. Second is middle class. They have their monthly budget, so we make a bucket according to his monthly budget. Third is poor. Sure, we can feeding organic food our poor people, and our first priority is customer satisfaction. Value proposition has four terms. First is customer, second is problems, third is solution, and four is differentiators. First, customer. We know who is our customer. Problems. What problems are we solving for the customer? Solution. How we solving the problems? The differentiators. Whom differentiators in the market. So our value proposition is that we deliver product in surround of 2 kilometers from our exclusive store. If final bill is more than 1,000, we deliver product and food without any delivery cost. Change the slide, Vivek. Scalability and growth factor. We know organic food is maybe very expensive, but it's sale sometimes at the lower cost. Means reduce our margin for feeding organic food our customers. Firstly, we started this business at a small scale, as well as you can see our slide. I prepared monthly forecasting growth factor. You can see in first month we gain 200 rupees loss, and second month we again gain 100 rupees loss. Third month we see that is break even point, no profit, no loss. After we gain slowly generate our profit, and we increase our product and services. Our commitment to our customers, first is to deliver genuine organic food product to our customers. Second is to introduce a unique and successful business model that is committed to service and integrity and benefits for all. Third is better taste and pesticide cutback and antibiotic resistance, stronger immunity system. And I finally say that let's walk towards healthy future. And I call Vivek.
Okay, scalability and growth factor. My opinion add to some point of views. Our mission and our vision. So our vision is we aspire to transform the foods industry into a healthy, transparent, and sustainable, socially responsible businesses. And next is our mission, our company, providing high quality, local, fresh foods, organic foods, and related products. Next is offering friendly and knowledgeable services in our exclusive stores, sharing a health of information about living and educating customers for. And next is competitive advantages of our company. So competitive advantages can come in a variety of forms, ranging prices, quality, and market position, and innovation and access to new technologies. So new technologies is their target markets, manpower required, machines required. Very few competitors in present time for organic food, and this is my best and positive points for this. Very few competitors in the market, and price are not negotiables, and technology required for new and innovatives and inspire for customers. And second, Commercial advantages. Increase commercial advantages means benefits of organic foods. So many advantages for organic foods. And organic farming, no expensive fertilizers, pesticides, or H5V seeds are required for the plantations of crops. There is no extra expenses and good return on investment for this product. With the uses of cheaper and local inputs for a farmer can make good returns on investments and high demand for upcoming times and futures. There is a huge demand for organic products in India and across the global, which generate more income through export, and nutritional is also there as compared to chemical and fertilizer utilized products. Organic products are more nutritional and tasty and good for health. And next is team and partners for our company. So team is first stakeholder for Vivek Kumar and board of directors. Like Superior Sharma is the secretary of our company, and Darshan Singh Benwal is of our company, and other persons for like manager, general manager, for finance manager, sales managers, marketing, and ex and other peoples, and distribution channels for of NTPL for National Test Private Limited, uh, national product and organic food and production houses for distribution for three channels: long channels, short term channels, and direct channels. So first of all, long term channels is wholesaler and deliver to distributors and retailers. And next is short channels, distribute for this product. Distribution for this product, small grocery stores, hard disconnected stores, and specialist stores. And next, third one is direct channels for this product: producer through by the home delivery, through by the online distributions for this distribution channel of our company. And target market and express our business for this market. So this is those steps in target market involvement. Sharpen your focuses in target market strategies, obtain data for your target market strategies, refocus branding efforts, engage through relevant content, and retarget to increase conversions. So target marketing mixes main focus for this four pieces: product, price, place, and promotion. This is the main target for market. And uh, other kinds of advertisement through why they grow our business. So digital marketing, like that, emails, influencing marketing, virtual marketing, mobile marketing, and electronic billboards, and others, and so many kinds of advertisement for digitally platforms. And main focus for this advertisement: attractive, great way to attract customers. And next is our conclusion. Organic farming is an integrated approach where an aspect on farming are interlinked each other. Feeding of increasing population of India is difficult with organic farming alone suddenly. Switch over to completed organic is not possible, but the strategies mentioned above can be followed for a gradual. And next, I give a small thought for all of these. Nothing is impossible. To do everything is possible. And my side is completed. So, and thank you for this given opportunity, my teachers, faculty, and other respected judges. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vivek. Thank you very much, and your team who shared your views over this particular business plan. That's organic farming, and it is an important component, and I should be saying emerging concept in today's world. So I now request judges and I should be saying guests and other dignitaries, if they had any question, please, you're open.
I like this presentation, and I feel this is good and relevant in the present scenario, and it will give the big opportunity to the young entrepreneurs They can get, they can generate the not only the job for others, they can generate the wealth for the nation also by their uh, organic farming methodology.
Sir, I have a question from the group. Hello, am I
Yes, yes,
audible?
go ahead.
You're audible. Vivek,
Okay. Sorry for my voice because I'm having sore throat and not well. I would like to ask the group that I must say the presentation was fine, but research part was not very good by them. I want to know, they said they have very few competitors. Is it?
Yes.
Can you name any competitors of yours?
Yeah. First competitor is Natural by Foods Limited and Hello Words and uh, Just Organic
Just organic,
and other Srista
earth
and
organic food, ma'am.
yeah. So there are some competitors in this market.
Ma'am, Patanjali
And
also.
Patanjali is there, Big Bazaar is there, Reliance is there. What about these being big masters? How you are going to put up your product? Because I haven't seen any competitive strategy by you. You haven't mentioned how you are going to launch your product, how you are going to present your product. So you have explained the strategies, general strategies, but which strategies will be preferred by you when you are presenting your product into the market? And also, customer, you have said that you are aiming for two segments, that is the kids and the youngs, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
already Nestle is there, which is into the market for a longer period of time, and they are presenting good. Del Monte is there. There are so many companies which are already have their organic products. So what is the specialty of your product that is making you different from them? Are you using several different type of farming, or you are using different type of ingredients or processing of your product? How your product is different from the others? What competitive strategy you are bringing as a entrepreneur of your product?
Okay, thank you, ma'am, for this question. And first of all, the our first of all, this market situation is analyzed for this. Identify the problem for this market and what requirement for this customer and how to want customers product and what price, quantity, quality, and first of all, analyze the mind of customers. And second things, develop the research plans and other strategies and take actions and conduct research and analyze and report for findings, and then after take actions.
Ma'am, adulteration is everywhere. We educating our customer to our organic food. We introduce them and we teach them how we produce our product safely and take precautions, ma'am.
Okay. I think Prashant, what we'll do, next
oh,
presentation will be of 15 minutes only, 1-5,
yeah,
and 5 minutes for the questions,
perfect.
because
So
we have to
Fine.
we have to wind up also.
Hmm,
definitely,
definitely, sir.
I
So
request
next
can
In
presentation,
fact, we can make it for 10 minutes also, sir, because they can do it in 10 minutes as well.
okay,
perfectly fine,
10
ma'am.
minutes
So,
you try 10 minutes,
Hmm. To,
and only
5
5 minutes
minutes
for
for,
question.
right. That is better.
Yeah. So the next group try to wind up in 10 minutes, and there will be only 5 minutes for questionnaires. Okay. Next group, please call next
so
group.
yeah, exactly. So thank you, Vivek, Darshan, and Supriya for sharing your plan again. And answering the question by the jury, which is shared by the jury. Now I request the next team, and the leader is going to be Sunidhi Soni. The team includes Sunidhi Soni and Vijay Soni. You are up.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I hope you have tried to share the screen.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, shall I start, sir?
Definitely.
Okay, sir.
So for judges, I'm just sharing the details of the team. The team includes Sunidhi Soni and Vijay Soni, and the leader team is Sunidhi Soni.
So due to network issue, my team member Vijay Soni is not available right now. So only I am presenting this.
Perfectly fine, it's okay. And the meanwhile, I just request him if he can join and share his views also. That's perfect. Else you can just take the lead. Fine.
Okay, just a minute, sir. Screen is visible, sir?
Yeah, it is visible and your voice is also clear. So you can start.
Okay, good afternoon, my respected teachers, HOD sir, Dean sir, and my dear friends. I am Smridhi Soni from MC Department, IIMT College, Greater Noida. Now I'm going to present my business plan, which is already exists in my area. Due to some reason, my team member is not available for there, so I am only present this PPT. So can I give?
Please, you can start. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Just take the lead and take care of the time also. It's 43.
Okay,
so
okay.
You have 10.
Okay, sir. So my business plan idea is control TPT app used by reduce the spread of COVID-19 in India. Means that today's coronavirus is in high. I mean, pandemic is going on, and this is disease. So in future, it cannot be finished. So I am just preparing and made a device which is operated by foot. It is basically a hand wash basin, which is mainly operated or planted in villages and rural areas, and the petrol pumps and dhabas and very small area where some washrooms are available, but their basins are touchable by hand. So this is basically generated by foot. Someone is pushed from their foot, and water are coming from their tap and wash their hand. So this is a device which is looking in front of you. I am going to present the problem definition and specification. So this is the problem and specification where petrol pump, hospitals, railway station, and market places, and so many crowded area where COVID-19 infection is spread. People in hospital area to high risk of getting infected, since other patient also go to seek treatment. In simple word, ऐसे जो एरियाज होते हैं लाइक हॉस्पिटल वाले एरिया हो गए, हॉस्पिटल रेलवे स्टेशन हो गए, ऐसे एरियाज में जब भी कोई एक पर्सन हैंड वॉश करने के लिए टैप को ऑन करता है, देन टैप के ऑन होने के बाद हैंड वॉश करने के बाद वो उसी हैंड से टैप को ऑफ भी करता है. इट्स मे बी पॉसिबल कि अगर कोरोना वायरस से इन्फेक्टेड वो पर्सन है, तो जो वायरस है वो उस टैप पे ऑलमोस्ट एग्जिस्ट हो सकते हैं उस टाइम पे भी. सेकेंड पर्सन आया, यूज किया, मे बी पॉसिबल क्योंकि एक वायरस है तो उसे भी ये वायरस हो सकता है. सो इस प्रॉब्लम को ओवरकम करने के लिए मैंने जो डिवाइस बनाया है वो टीपी टैप इस डिवाइस का नाम है, जो कि बेसिकली सम रॉ मटेरियल्स लाइक प्लास्टिक के बॉटल्स हो गए, एक टैप हो गया, और सम रॉड के मटेरियल्स का यूज करके एक टैप बनाया है मैंने, जो कि फूड से ऑपरेट होता है. इसे हैंड से ऑपरेट नहीं किया जाना है. मोस्टली इसके डाउन में एक पुश करने के लिए रॉड लगाया हुआ है, जिसे पुश करते ही हैंड पे वाटर आएंगे एंड आप हैंड वॉश करें और पैर हटाते ही वाटर आने उसमें से क्लोज हो जाएंगे. तो इससे बिना हैंड से टच किए हुए आपका हैंड वॉश हो जाएगा और this is basically a device. So this is a production description where TPTAP is a simple device and hand wash basin with running water. This is a especially appropriate with rural areas, because yeah, I am agree that ki hand सैनिटाइजर बेस्ड जो ऑटोमेटिक सेंसेस बेस्ड जो हैंड सैनिटाइजर है और वॉश बेसिंग्स जो हैं वो अवेलेबल है मेट्रो एरियाज में, लाइक मेट्रो सिटीज़ में हो गया, लोटस टेम्पल में हो गया, बहुत सारे ऐसे एरियाज हैं वहाँ पे बड़ी सिटीज़ में यूज़ हो रहे हैं. बट व्हाट अबाउट लोअर सिटीज़, व्हाट अबाउट रूरल एरियाज, यहाँ पे ऐसा कोई फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं है. और मोस्टली मैं कहूँ कि अगर लोग प्राइवेट, क्योंकि अभी ट्रेन एंड रेलवे से जो क्या बोलते हैं वो ट्रांसपोर्ट का कम हो गया, तो लोग प्राइवेट कार एंड प्राइवेट रोड यूज़ कर रहे हैं. तो वहाँ पे समटाइम लोग ढाबा के पास रुक जाते हैं, समटाइम लोग पेट्रोल पंप पे का वॉशरूम यूज़ करते हैं. उस एरिया में इन्फेक्शंस के केसेस ज़्यादा हैं, क्योंकि वो एरिया जो होती है मेनली वहाँ पे सैनिटाइजिंग हर टाइम हो रहा है, मोस्टली वहाँ पे लोग जाते हैं और ध्यान रखते हैं. तो फिर दिस इज़ द बिग रीज़न टू कंट्रोल द कोरोना वायरस फ्रॉम दीज एरियाज. वहाँ पे अगर ये डिवाइस यूज़ होता है तो बिना हैंड से टच किए हुए अगर हम उस वॉश बेसिन को के थ्रू हैंड को वॉश कर लेते हैं तो इट विल बी वेरी सेफफुल फॉर आवर हेल्थ एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. So this is a product description. Mostly ये आइडिया जो मुझे मिला वो some raw material से मिला करके मैंने इस आइडिया को बनाया. बट ये जो आइडिया है वो मुझे एक नॉर्मल फूड ऑपरेटेड जो सीविंग मशीन होती है उनसे मिला. लाइक व्हेन वी आर पुशिंग द फ्रॉम आवर फूड, automatically machine are started. So I just thought ki why I'm not applying in this in a hand wash basin. Like here is a shop एक अलग पार्ट में होगा, वहां से सिर्फ आपके हैंड को टच करना है एंड when I push in from our foot of the string, water automatically come. Firstly, I invented my ideas in that, then I'll convert it in raw material, and then I'll totally convert it in a proper device. Value proposition is my device is a totally food operated. No one can touch from their hand, and totally safe from the coronavirus and all these things. Scalability and growth factor is like this PPT is means that this device is not for today's. After I know coronavirus is a disease, not ever in future में भी ये कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाला. But if we want to control the hygiene, if we want to develop a good hygiene in our country, so this is also beneficial in our future also, because road private sectors like railways, hospitals, and petrol pumps, dhabas, and almost I just want to say in rural area, it can never be stopped. And coronavirus is in anywhere. So I am just only only want to sell my product in rural areas and crowding areas where no sensor base and no high high wash washing and cannot be available in this area. The main feature of these devices, cost. This device is prepared under 500, means that अगर किसी एरिया में अगर सेंसर बेस्ड हैंड वॉश वॉशिंग एंड सैनिटाइजर लगाते भी हैं तो उसका जो कॉस्ट होगा वो 500 रुपीज़ तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा, ये उससे ज़्यादा होता है. और उसके मेंटेनेंस का चार्ज, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का चार्ज, ये सब भी होता है. बट इस डिवाइस में क्या है, ये टोटली फ्री ऑफ वो है, मीन्स दैट इसमें कोई भी चार्जेस नहीं लगने हैं. ये एक किसी एरिया में रख देना, उसमें जब भी जो टैप है उसका पानी जब ख़त्म हो जाएगा तो मोस्टली एक टैप से कनेक्टेड होगा और कोई भी पर्सन अगर उसे उस टैप को फील कर देता है, मतलब उस बॉटल को फील कर देता है, तो ये टोटली जनरेटेड होगा। और ये 500 रुपीज में है, तो इजीली अफोर्डेबल बाई इन एनी एरिया। इसे लगाने से पहले भी कोई इशू नहीं होगी, और in any rural areas or in any this type of area can easily be used. So this is the main benefit, or this is the main cause of this presentation and my device. It is cheap and based. It is used in rural areas and all these things. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Ma'am, I request my judges again to, if they had any question, then I think Suniti is here. You can answer.
No.
By the way, Suniti, nice and crisp presentation, and you
don't have a
finished on
question.
time. Great. So please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because you have no time, we have time constant.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Hello, Sunidhi. My question to you is: haven't you tried selling up it into a area like Greater Noida? Where do you belong?
I am from Bihar, Siwan.
So you should try selling up their product, huh?
Yeah, ma'am.
Did you
In my
try?
local area, I am just preparing this device. In 5 devices already prepared, and in my local area, like in my market area, I use it. I get a review from these sites, and they all are using this device and get me a review very good. My department, like MC department, is also want that I am start the startup and making this device in a huge way. But I am
Yeah.
not sure that metro areas is accepted or not, because it is just a simple device. Like in rural area, petrol pump, dhabas, and these side of area, mostly it can be uses.
No, it can be used in metro as well because everybody is bothersome about the money. So it is the cheap and best way.
Yeah,
Okay, all
ma'am.
the best. No more questions from my side, sir. We can have the next presentation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suniti. And now our next team who are going to present, the leader of the team is going to be Abhishek Tiwari. And team belongs to.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Abhishek. Can you please introduce yourself and your team, please?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abhishek Tiwari, and I am a student of MBA second year. And my team member name is Jasveer Singh Arora. So today I and my friend Jasveer will give presentation on our business idea, which is get driver anywhere.
Okay, perfect, Abhishek. You had the right. You can present your the name of your name wasn't there. I mean, okay, fine. You have. Okay, Jasveer Singh Arora is in your team. Okay, perfect. Okay.
So my screen is visible.
Yeah, it is visible. You can initiate your presentation. It's 54, 55, you can say, and please start.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So in earlier times, mostly people face various problems related to driver as they don't get the driver whenever and wherever due to which they were not able to travel at the time of emergency. So after the evolution of our application Get Driver Anywhere, people will get driver easily and anywhere. So basically the significance of Get Driver Anywhere is by the Get Driver Anywhere application, people will get driver anywhere. It is cost effective as it will provide driver at the reasonable price. It is available in urban area as well as in rural area also. And by the Anywhere Get Driver application, you can track your driver. You can choose driver according to your known languages. If I talk about the customer, so we will provide the driver to the customers according to their income level. Before we did their investigation to know that their background is clear or not. We are driver who gives you the best. And if I talk our driver knows technology, so they are able to maps customer to reach at destination. And if I talk about the product description, then the product description includes Get Driver Anywhere is a platform on which the people who face problems regarding the drivers will get driver quite easily. Get Driver Anywhere will cover overall the India. By availing the facility of Get Driver Anywhere, your drive will be safe or secure. Our drivers are highly expertise in their field and having experience of 3 years, minimum experience of 3 years. Get Driver Anywhere focus on the customer's privacy and security. Customers can track their driver from anywhere. And if I talk about the value proposition, we provide drivers to our customers to their desired locations. As we are having the monopoly, so we will provide the driver to the customer at the efficient cost. Our drivers are available at all locations. Our drivers are highly expertise in this field, and our drivers give you the smooth and secure journey. And the further slide will be explained by my friend Jasveer.
Thank you, Abhishek. As now I will speak up on scalability and growth factors. As very well said by Abhishek, that we are having the monopoly, and by knowing the scalability, that we are growing at a large scale because there was no such facility available in the earlier time. As we are providing the driver to the customers whenever they are required, as especially at the time of medical emergency when they need it the most, we provide them immediately. And as when the customer journey will get complete, we will also get the feedback from them that when where they like our facility or not. And if a customer drive on itself, then it might be possible, then they have to pay a higher amount. But by getting the facility of Get Driver Anywhere, they will get the reasonable price. And after 2 years, we are also planning to expand our business at a global level. That means we will not only access in India, but in foreign countries as well, as we will offer and open our branches different locations all over the world. Next slide, Abhishek. And now if I talk about competitive advantage, then we are having the price maker, as we are having the monopoly in this business and there are not most of the competitors available. So we will be the price maker, not the price taker. Because this is an innovative idea to get driver anywhere, so it will help our business and to enhance our business at a larger scale to grow and to earn more profit out of it by providing the best facilities to our customers. As through our startup, we are also providing the facility of employment, not in only in urban area, but in rural area as well. As so by doing this, we are also when the customer having their own car, they will also become employed by getting the chance to drive on the car. Next slide, Abhishek. And now, if I talk about commercial advantage, as through Get Driver Anywhere, we will also have its application and its website through where customer visits and apply for it. And accordingly to their services, they will get the driver. And the one who are having the emergency will be given the driver on the immediate basis. And through this, the drivers will also get a good amount of earning, as this will also help in the improvement of our GDP, as the most of the people will get the chance of getting the employment, as because in this COVID time, there are not lots of opportunities available for the persons to get the employment. As through this Get Driver Anywhere, we will also provide employment to the drivers who are become unemployed due to this COVID time. And if I talk about the salary, we will also provide our employees the good salary so that they can bear their expenses not only personally but their financial expenses as well. And if I talk about the insurance policy, we will also provide the insurance policy to our drivers so that if there's some casualty or uncertainties happen with them, so that their family can survive after their demise. At the end, I would like to say that by initiating our program of Get Driver Anywhere, we will also provide the employment, and not only the employment, we will also provide the immediate services to the customers who are in need and want to go at any destination at the emergency basis. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jasveer and Abhishek. I now again invite our judges for the questions. If they had any issue, any question in their mind, please ask them.
Abhishek and Jasveer, you have put up that you guys are having monopoly in the market. How you can say that? How you are monopoly? How you are having a monopoly in the market? In what terms, I mean to ask? In what terms you have said you are having monopoly in the market?
As in today's world, there are not lots of companies who are providing the drivers. They are only providing the cab. In this manner,
I
we are
can
having.
name some. I can name some which are providing drivers also in India as well, in Noida, Greater Noida, Delhi. So that thing is not. But yes, your concept was very good, and I highly appreciate it. It is very useful for people like us, you know. So, so please kindly remove that point from your PPT. Anyways, that's all from my side. That was a suggestion, not a question. That's all, sir, from my side.
Just give me a moment,
Thank
मैम.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
मैम पहले की बात
One.
पहले मैम कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं थे, लेकिन अब जो कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं हमारे, जो भी कॉम्पिटिटर्स हैं, जूम है, आप ये वो सही बोल रही हैं, लेकिन मैम कॉम्पिटिटर है मैम, वो उनके जो प्राइस है बहुत हाई हैं. अगर आप जाके आप
हाँ.
तो आप उनके प्राइस को देख सकते हैं मैम. वो
That
प्राइस
is competitive advantage you do guys have, but monopolistic is different, right? Chalo, we will argue on that some other day. Let us finish up this first.
How you are going to enroll the drivers? Drivers कहाँ से लाओगे इतने सारे?
सर एक प्लेटफॉर्म बनेगा सर, जहाँ पे सारे ड्राइवर्स अपनी डिटेल्स, सर मोस्टली इंडिया में सर ज़्यादातर ड्राइवर्स जो हैं सर, वो दूसरे की कार से जल्दी ज़्यादातर चलाते हैं सर. उनका खुद का कोई प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है जहाँ पे वो सब चीज़ें कर सकें, और हम एक इजी प्लेटफॉर्म उनको प्रोवाइड करेंगे सर, जहाँ पे वो अपना सारी डिटेल्स को इनरोल करेंगे, अपनी डीएल की डिटेल्स को, अपने फैमिली डिटेल्स को, सारी चीज़ों को वहाँ पे इनरोल करके सर हम लोग सारी डिटेल्स को कलेक्ट करेंगे, फिर उसको वेरिफिकेशन करेंगे. स्लाइड में सर तो हमने बताया भी सर कि वहाँ पुलिस वेरिफिकेशन भी कराएंगे, ताकि कोई ड्राइवर ऐसा ना हो जिसका बैकग्राउंड किसी केस उसमें कोई फंसा हो, ऐसा कोई बैकग्राउंड हो, क्लियर बैकग्राउंड हो जो ड्राइवर हो हमारे सर.
Good. Very good.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you again, Abhishek and Jasveer, for taking the questions. Now, our last team for this business plan competition is led by Paritosh Chaudhary, and the team members are Prachi Singh, Rishi Raj, Arpan, and Muskan. So, is Paritosh Chaudhary here with us? Paritosh? Okay, Prachi, Rishi, Arpan, Muskan. I'm not able to get anyone from this particular team. Neither the leader nor the participants are there. Oh. This is the final call, students. If you are here, please just unmute yourself and start. You can be sharing your views. Else, are all three previous teams, they had concluded, and we can wind up now. Okay, so there's no one from this particular team. Ajay sir. Yeah. Okay, it's perfectly fine. So I now thank you all the participants of the session on behalf of EDCell and IIC, IIMT College. Your presence, knowledge, and your efforts, which you guys had shared with us, has made again this day very memorable. You again, I'm talking about your efforts and you shared your business plan. Again, it's a insight for other students and others participants who are present in the session. I hope you should continue. You should continue with your dream your dream project in future as well. And we, ED Cell and IIC IIMT, will definitely provide the required information and guidance in the same process. I also give thanks to our judges for sharing their myth-breaking questions specifically. Your questions definitely act as a guidance for these students and to other listeners as well. So I now request our respected Dean sir to share his views also. So please, over to you.
Really, it was a nice session. We wanted more team to participate, but I think due to their exams, many of them have not turned up. Still, we had a few of them. In fact, we wish that in the next program there will be more participation, because these are all a part of their curriculum. It is not that we are doing something in the standalone thing, because they have to learn this, and this is the application of the knowledge of what they are learning through their courses. If they are not participating in the events like this, it's a loss to them, and it is a waste of our efforts, which we are trying to implement here and develop our future managers. No issues. Next time we'll motivate them, and certainly we'll get some more participation. So thanks a lot to the team, to Prashant, to Gupta ji, and our HOD, and Pratibha ma'am, and all the other our faculty members who are there, Ajay and all, who spared their time. And it was really a nicely organized session. Now I'll request Mr. Tomar to wind up the session, because he is the organizer on the board. Yes, Mr. Tomar. Are you there? Hello? Hello?
I request you.
Because he has to close the session, no?
It's perfect.
He is the organizer. Yes, Mr. Tomar. Hello? No issues? No issues. I think you just close the session.
Thank you very much, sir. And again, I thank everyone who are present in this session, especially our other dignitaries who are from other departments also. And special thanks to all the team members who put their efforts. And I hope that we are also the good host equally as we have this nice audience with us. Again, your hard work and of the team members you have especially done, the organizers and other team members, I thank you again. We'll meet soon again in the coming session. Thank you.
Okay. Good day. Take care. Be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Also, I request the judges to please share their comments.
Thank you,
and
sir.
discuss the event coordinator.
Sure, sir. We will do that.
So, thank you.
Okay. Gupta ji, you want to speak anything here? Being a judge?
Yes.
Yes, Gupta ji. Gupta ji, any words from your side? Gupta ji, nahi?
I think so, Gupta sir had left.
No issue, because we already given. Thanks. No issue. Okay, we'll wind up now. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care.
Thank you, everyone who are present here again, and we'll meet soon again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.